Starting, of course, in our Pioneer Comfort Systems game of the week. A battle of unbeatens in Bossier. Gavin Farrington, the Parkway lacrosse star, leading his team to Airline to take on one of the best quarterbacks and offenses in the state. Here we go, Airline with some new effects running out. Pretty cool there. A shot only Daniel Brown can get there. We're real jealous of that. Parkway with the short field after the Vikings punt on their first drive. Farrington to C.J. Dudley. We've seen this a couple times already this past 2 weeks. That's a touchdown for the Panthers. They go for 2 and get it. It's 8-zip. Next possession for Airline, Ben Taylor. Kenny Darby. Here we go. Darby takes it to the house. Something else we've seen a lot this season and last season. Vikings 8-7. They opted for the PAT. Moving forward, Farrington, Dudley, here we go again. Huge run for the Panther running back. Can they get him? Yes, but they would score on the drive. So it's 16-7 Panthers. Later in the first, it's third down, Taylor. Back to pass. He's looking for an option there, but he's going to be sacked. Taken down by the ankles there. Colby Lee getting the sack. It leads to a turnover on downs, and we go to the second. Airline back with it. Taylor, Darby, touchdown. Darby fired up, and so are the Vikings. It's a 2-point game now, 16-14. Parkway looking for a spark. They're going to their lacrosse player, Farrington. Deep downfield, but Jordan Lawrence says no. Steps in front of that one to end the threat. And then off the turnover, you can't give this offense extra chances. It's Taylor, a little hop pass there to DJ Allen. Another touchdown. Airline leads 24-16 at the break. Let's go back to Bossier now, where 3 teams sit unbeaten in District 1 5A play. That ends tonight. We know at least one will emerge as the leader in this league after this evening, and we start with our battle of unbeatens in Bossier. Airline up 38-16. We pick it up in the third. A Ben Taylor and Kenny Darby touchdown put that score at that mark. Who would have guessed? Vikings looking for more. Taylor, though, picked off. Mark Kupenhaver on the INT, and a nice return to boot. So the Panthers get a short field. You'll never guess what they do. Gavin Farrington, C.J. Dudley, touchdown Panthers. We're getting a little game here, 38-22. Moving to the fourth. Well, you know what happens next. Ben Taylor goes back to work. He's looking for David DJ Allen, the running back, showing off the hands over the shoulder there, diving for a first down. Later in the drive, we go to the goal line. Taylor looking for Micah Johnson on the toss. Johnson looking for the end zone and finding it. Airline still undefeated, 45-22, the final there from Viking Stadium. And that's where we go now with our Daniel Brown, who, well, they just cut the lights off on him there. He had a great shot planned, and that's just the way it goes sometimes. Now, Daniel, kind of the game that we really expected tonight with Airline's offense being so potent.
Yeah, Alex, speaking of the way that things go sometimes, in the third quarter, you know, editing highlights, sending back the first half, and the game changed, and I got none of the footage because all of it happened while I was still up in the press box, led off by senior Eli Dollar, a pick 6 for the Airline Vikings, and then the next possession for Parkway, it's a turnover on downs. The first play after that, Ben Taylor, a long touchdown pass to, I believe, Kenny Darby in the end zone. Please excuse me, Vikings fans, if I got that one wrong. But I do know that Ben Taylor completed that touchdown pass to a wide receiver for Airline, and it was off to the races for the Vikings from there. Just had to bleed the clock, effectively drain it, and not allow Parkway to come back. Credit the Panthers for fighting and keeping themselves in this game, Alex, but the game really changed there in the third quarter by senior Eli Dollar with a pick 6.
No. I was looking for a hole. I got some good blocks thanks to my teammates, but I don't know. I just made it happen.
Yeah, you know, Eli broke a rib against Barb, so we've really been missing him the last couple of weeks, and he was about as expected. I mean, we expected him to come in and make an impact, and you know, it was a great play, and you know, we got a little bit of pressure and forced to throw, but I mean, that was a turning point, I felt like, in the game.
Nothing that we did in preparation this week, you know, dictated the outcome. Nothing we played and nothing we did tonight dictated this outcome. Sometimes it is what it is. You know, they're talented and they're undefeated for a reason, and they went 9-1 last year for a reason. So, you know, it's just a tough night.
So a tough road to hoe for this Parkway Panthers team led by Corey Brotherton and head coach. They will bounce back and keep that ground and pound going while they still have the circumstances that they do. But Alex, Airline all steam ahead for the Vikings. At one point it was 16-7, but Airline scored 31 straight points. An 8-point game and a half ballooned to a big lead for Airline, and they didn't look back as the Vikings remain undefeated and have sole possession of first place in District 1-5A.
Oh, a little spoiler there, Daniel. We're going to show you why they have sole possession here in just a minute. We do appreciate you, man. We'll let you get home safely, man. We'll chat with you when you get here.